Hello, Toddbog here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Age of Wonders 4. We're currently tackling the second scenario in the campaign, Rise of the Godir. And so where we last left off, we've been expanding a couple of cities. We're exploring out into the wilderness to see what else is out there. And we've been just sort of cleaning up as we go. So we're going to go kill some dire penguins in the next turn. And over here, we're going to start that exploration some more here. We got extra vision range due to a buff on the unit. In case you were curious, the Enchanted Crow Companion gives +2 on the view range, so we can see a lot of the map just from the waters here. So, all right, we're able to annex a new thing. Let's see. The mana node is occupied currently, but what were we thinking about getting towards? I think the mana node up here will probably be best. What do we got? We got a conduit and a research post already. I'm going to need all the mana I can get. It looks like we have a lot of options for mana, though, so that's good. Let's go ahead and create a new conduit. And we got some spells ready to cast. Bone Golem will probably be something we'll be looking at soon enough. 45 mana to get more of this resource, huh? Yeah, I can afford that. So we're going to soul bind these two. It's not as good as if it were a larger army, but we'll do that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and enter. We had the casting points. We definitely had the mana, so might as well. Alright, so let's go murder these guys. Go ahead and use that auto combat. So boom. Alright, now we got that mana, or mana income is even more. We got only 4 souls out of that, I think, or something very relatively small, but, you know, we're getting closer, so. We're going to come over here and knock this one out. So the Mother Ash is a gold Ancient Wonder. That's going to be ridiculous to clear at this point. We do have a tower down there. So I think we're going to work our way down here, because we want to clear this off. Because this is a Astral Dew, which I don't think I have already, right? Let's see. I don't. So if we can get Archon Blood, then we'll have 20 extra... I'm sorry. If we can get Archon Blood, having the set will give me 10 knowledge per mana resource node, which is just going to be ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and head down this way. I'm going to go ahead and cast the Soulbind Army. Yeah, we'll do that, because it's until the next time they're in combat. So I can kind of set up what I want to do. I'll probably do the same thing to them. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just... Did I cast my Spawnkin? I don't think I did I? Nope, keep forgetting. Alright. Well, we're set for that, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And then let's do some more scouting over here, shall we? Chosen Harbor. So this is from Nimue, right? Yeah, that's Nimue. Okay. So she is located here and a little bit down here, Drown Gate. So we'll see what else we can find. Got Blaze of the Horde. Not exactly the spell I wanted, but that's fine. We're going to, again, focus on Chaos. So let's see, between the two. So if you're not aware, this one displaces, inflicts misfortune. Can be fairly useful. Gremlins are actually kind of cool, only because of the behind you, which not only does the target sustain damage, but they turn 180 degrees, so that could be very useful for getting flanks, things like that. So that's kind of cool. But of the two units, I kind of like the Scald better because they get the songs. So they can give 2 strength and 2 fortune, which, if you're not aware, fortune gives you crit chance. And then you can always do the Song of Revelry as well, which gives you rally, hastened, and regeneration. So you can get your units to move faster, regenerate some hit points, and so forth. So this is a really good support unit. I also like Blood Fury weapons. They just give flat +2 physical damage. So it'll affect all my shock units. 5 morale and 1 strengthened. So the physical damage bonus would be a lot better if you're using fighter units, because and even polearm and shield units, technically, because you'll get 3 times this because you'll attack 3 times. But the shock units, can still benefit from it. This is a minor transformation that could be useful, but morale isn't as useful as it could be, because it only gives you a higher crit chance at high morale. So that's when you're 20 to 40 morale, you get a 20% chance. Fumble chances obviously are bad, but since we never put ourselves in a situation to be there, it just isn't as useful. And this one could be useful if you're planning on doing a lot of combats or just had the mana for it. Getting 30% extra experience could be useful again, but mainly I choose this one for the Scald. The Carnival of Flesh is nice as well because it's just an improved version of the farm, and you get more draft for each additional farm, so definitely good if you're building farms. And then yeah, so that's what we're going to choose here.
Nothing instills more
All
doubt.
right. Love that they always give me. I think it's always the unit choice. It seems from a book once you select it. So something dark over there. So Voice of Reason Aftermath. Through negotiations with the Seer Flotsam, you persuaded Decimus the Unwavering to consider your goal of stopping Nimue may be justified. Decimus looks distraught. Seer Fortuna Gleavestar tells me you're reasonable, but your words, they cannot be true. Nimue, she's in my head, whispering still. Did she really drown all those other people? Are the stories true? They can't be. He winces once more. I need time to think. I thank you, Chaotica Serpina Shadowcrest, for your efforts. It's kind of weird seeing your full name, so I think I'll just call it Chaotica in the future. Decimus is not so easily convinced, but you have sown the seeds of doubt in his faith. Siren Goddess's influence will be broken. Your bonds with Decimus the Unwavering and other free cities improve. Relations with Decimus is plus 200, promising savior. So, again, we're evil. So I could do this, which is good alignment, improves relationships, or I could do this one, and I'll gain a defender and knight. Knight's really good. Defender's pretty good too because of that 6 defense. So those are pretty good. This is tough. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to stick with our evilness. But now we do get some quality troops out of that. So let's see. What? These guys are all good, though. Let me think. The other option is I can bring you down and take advantage. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. So instead we'll keep our unit together. We'll keep the band together, as it were. And I think it's time to attack this here. So move down. I have plenty of movement with my lord. I feel like we could take that. So am I able to do... Yeah, what's my movement cost here? 8 movement points. And, okay, well, let's just get this out the way. Let's see, 565 versus 320, so we may be taking some losses here. Nope, we managed to clear that out. We're up to a champion tier on them, so legend is the last one. That extra health just becomes better and better, so at 84 health now, and these guys are at 76, so not bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this tower as well. And just get that vision so we can see what else is out there. But it might be time to start thinking about a new town here, especially since we have a cap of 4. So maybe dropping a town over here wouldn't be a bad thing. We'll see what we can figure out. Alright. Over here, I guess let's just take a look. Alright, so right now they've got just a stack of tier 1s. Historia Fateweaver, the Chosen Children. So what do the Chosen Children have again? Yeah, I gotta click them again. Alright, Chosen Children have the Resilient and Water Adaptation, so experienced seafarers and adept settlers, so okay, not bad. Alright, just go over here. There's the Father Oak. I think we had the Mother Oak on our side, right? Yeah, Mother Ash and Father Oak. Okay, cool. What does that do? So, you get bonuses for foresters. Counts as a forester with some pretty sweet resources. Adds entwined everything to the Rally of Lieges. Can only be entered and fought in by one army. Claim, yep. Okay. So this unit now, we'll go ahead and join up here. So now having a knight and a defender here, we're pretty much heavy melee focus here. So we might take one of you guys and move you there. And we'll just move them here so that they can join. So give us a little bit more. We've got a Pact of Loyalty with this free city now. So Pact of Vassalage in 6. Looks like there's less tiers on this, so I'm guessing this might be related to the actual scenario here. But yeah, okay. Let's see. We can produce something new here. So, yep, definitely want to do this now. And that is it. All right. So again, we'll move one of you here to defend. Move you here. We're merged. All right, and we can head over this way. Let's go ahead and do our spawnkin. So watch us shrink. Tiny, even tinier. But now we have more units per hex. So we get 8 little men instead of 6, and we do 20% more damage. So pretty useful. Look at that. All right. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you. The battle mage is it's pretty tough. Luckily, we have the extra movement, so we can just bug out. Of course, we may have to go over the top now. There's just a slight bit of water on the edge of the map here, so that'll help. Alright, so we took that. This is all cleared out. I think we continue with our push over here. Eventually, they're going to join us. I'm going to just have them join, so that'll be our 4th city. So we just need to find our next city here. Let's just fly to do some scouting. What are you defending? Alright, Tranquility Pool. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Move you guys up so we at least get into fights together if we need to. And then I think we'll close in on this unit here. I don't have any casting, but let's go ahead and soulbind an army. Alright. Go ahead and end our turn. Oh. Ended it early there. Okay. Because, yeah, we've got some production to deal with here. Let's see. We don't have anything of note boosted. I don't typically like to build these fortification structures, as I consider them a bit of a waste until absolutely needed. So, the Wizard Tower, though, should be a useful one right away. So let's go ahead and do that. This one can't be boosted anyways, so we'll do that. And it looks like we can now choose a new thing. Fisheries. Oh yeah, we were pushing over this way for this. So, we do have a conduit. What we don't have is a research. So that's why we can't build the academy. So we'll go ahead and make this a research. And now we've got ourselves the Arcanium ore. You can go ahead and camp. You can go ahead and camp. Let's see. Alright, which one needs to be soulbound more? Let's see. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and soul bind these guys. Oops. Help if I click the right way. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to kill them all. So basically, I could bind an Inferno Puppy to me for 136 mana, but I need the experience. Nicely done. We got 12 souls out of that. But we're casting with souls, so that is something I would like to see if we could protect that, because that's why we're getting so little, is we're using our spells that cast using souls tactically. So you can see Soul Overflow is really good. Soul Fire is the one I keep using. So that's the reason why we're losing out on it. So we might have to cast more Ice Shackles and stuff going forward, but either way, let's go ahead and move up. Get them all together here, and let's attack. So this one should be fairly easy. We shouldn't lose anybody. Alright, we got 11 souls out of that. So yeah, and we didn't use any of the spells that required souls, so that's good. So that's cleared now. Tranquility Pool. So this one might be worth building an outpost. Oh, there's there's city ruins. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go build on these city ruins here. I guess that establishes, yeah, fairly spread out empire, which we need because we'll grow eventually and touch each of the parts of the empire. So that's kind of cool. All right, I can't go up that high. Okay. Oh, so be it. We got our Scald, so I should probably look at building one of those, or maybe a couple. So at this point, Cold of the Week's not really important. Rebels of Blood, it's a siege project, not really important for me. So since I don't like either of those skills and I don't want to spend mana on shuffling, I'm choosing this because it's a 1 cost. And it'll cut me down to only needing 1 additional tome, or 2 additional tomes to complete. So. Alright, yep, we already knew about that. Okay, so now we can gain 3 gold per combat tier, or per unit tier of combat, which could be useful, but yeah, I've got the Imperium, so might as well. It'll add up. 100 Imperium for that, it'll pay for itself over time, so. Yeah, I'll go ahead and agree to open borders with Penance. With the frogs. Don't build on the city ruins, you bastard. Oh, Decimus has a claim on the province? Okay. Alright. Let's do some diplomacy. Alright. Diplomacy. Crockhold. Without triggering casualties. I think that's incorrect. Alright. Just out of curiosity. I can get Crockhold for them for only... Oh, no, I can give them Crockhold. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Focus Crystals, I think I need... And that would cost me a good chunk. Alright, let me think about this. He's sitting on the thing, unfortunately, which is what you need to do to rebuild it. And that tells me he's going to. Okay. I spend a turn thinking about this. Alright, well, let's just go here. I need to heal anyway, so we'll wait. Sucks, but if he takes it first, I'm going to be a little upset. Not enough to go to war, but maybe. We'll see. Alright, so this unit over here just cleared them off. Looks like we've pretty much cleared everything other than the monster spawner over there. That might be the way to go. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just start working our way over. We'll clear off some things over here, and we'll figure out what we're doing. So, new research. Rebels of Carnage. Again, that's fairly useful. Don't know if I need their... I don't want that minor transformation. There's a few others I would want instead. So yeah, that one's a pretty good one. So Crockhold can now annex another one. So we want to get the stuff here. Silver tongue fruit. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a conduit here, because there's going to be some things we can get that will get benefits for nearby conduits. So we now have the silver tongue fruit, Arcanium ore. Okay. Did we lose one of ours? What's going on here? So that's Arcanium ore. Oh, we'll just zoom out here. This is easier. So we got Arcanium ore there. The rest of these are not. We've got... I thought we got something over here, but I guess not. So we got the silver tongue. Oh yeah, I gotta look for the diamonds. So, oh yeah, we got this here too. Tranquility pool. Oh, I think we just cleared the astral dew, but we didn't get it yet. Okay, that makes sense. There is rainbow clover though. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, and then yeah, the tranquility pool there. So, okay. That spell's ready to cast. We'll cast that probably on these guys here. Let's do the one I know I'm gonna fight first. Alright, don't found a city. You're... Oh, okay, good, you're not. Alright, so we can do this. So, penance, diplomacy. Let's negotiate province claiming pact. And for 50 gold, I can accept that. That means I can then move on to this and settle it. So I kind of want to try animating ruins, but that's a lot of resource there. So I've got this, so we might as well. Takes 2 turns. We'll get that done. All right. Yeah. Nothing in danger around here, so we'll go ahead and move out. Let's go ahead and soulbind this army here. Okay. And then you guys can go ahead and get up here, and we'll attack. Alright, so not bad. We got a level up out of it, which is good. I'll go ahead and move you back here. Before I forget, let's go ahead and... I think a library is probably useful for me. So we'll do that. We want to build a Scald. Takes 6 turns, but Scalds are pretty good. This one should take 7 turns. I thought it'd be better, but it's not. So we built the Wizard's Tower. Could go with the Mana Obelisk. Stonemason. Stonemason may not be bad. Blacksmith may be helpful at this point. We only got 32 draft income, so yeah, let's do the blacksmith. I'm going to need to build units soon enough. Alright. So map-wise, we have water down here we need to get to, so we'll just do that. Is there Battle Mage again? Okay. Fury of the Horde. Select new research. Alright, so we got the Brand of Wrath and the Blood Fury weapon. So let's do the Blood Fury weapons. That was one I wanted. And you've leveled up. So let's make you an experience leader as well. Just start earning that experience. Alright, so the Crypt Blade and the combat casting points per death. This is fairly obvious, but I think... How many farms do I have right now? Forester, I have one farm there and no farms here. So the bonus to farms isn't as good for me here. Just the nature of where we're at. So the combat casting points on kill is very useful. So definitely do that. And we can start doing the Imperium to get our city cap up if we want to build more cities. But we'll let's max out first before we start looking at that. All right. So that will eventually be a city here in just a sec. Let's go ahead and move up. Alright, 290, so not a very strong one at all. We'll go ahead and crush them. There we go, nice and easy. We did level up. We'll worry about that in just a sec. I wanted to... Oh, we're still researching it. Jumping ahead of myself here. Alright, so we are level 6 now. Very nice. Let's see. Strength training, I think, is going to be better overall. Extra damage isn't as good if we're not focused on the crit chance right now, so... So what do we want? Endurance training is good. That's really good. I just need one more support. So I think strength training might be the best way to go. Yeah, so we'll do strength training. Getting an extra 15 hit points per unit is going to be extremely big for the future. So, alright, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and cast Soulbind to Army on this group. We got a bronze here, so we can actually clear that out. So yeah, it looks like we'll build our 5th city over here, so we'll have to do some exploring. Yeah, it's pretty easy to fight, so let's go ahead and get ourselves in there. Nice and easy, like I said. Oh, we get a lucky ring, 5% crit chance, and 65 mana. What weapon are you using? You're using a regular sword, huh? That's kind of why you're getting beat up. For now, double morale bonus when killing. Yeah, you're going to kill more than this. Than Silas the Sturdy. So Silas the Sturdy will get the lucky ring. What other... I don't have any other magic items. Okay. And then we're just coming down here. Oh, I should have looked for that. Oh, this is just a Mystic Scalp. So this one we could probably take. Or maybe not. Again, I've got 49 hit points to their 77 hit points. Why do they have so many hit points? Pass through. Gaia's Chosen. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Okay. So yeah, definitely not a good one-on-one fight. I don't think he wants to fight me, though, or she wants to fight me, because it'll be... Oh, I lied. Nope. Okay. Good. Oh, did you see the rainbow trailing after the unicorn? What are you? You're also a battle mage unit, so... Looks like they really don't want to scout with non-battle mage units, so... Alright, so we'll go this way. They're not going to be able to get to me this way. I can't do the scouting I want to do over there, but I can break through and to the water here and keep going, so... Alright, so got the clovers there. City of Thorncoth is good. This one's set up to be... They're all soulbound, right? Yep. So I think... Yeah, they can't make it anyways because of this swamp over here. So we're just going to go ahead and crush these guys. Let's see. Letting them go does nothing good for us, so let's do this. Evil as evil can be. 12 souls out of that, so... Alright, so this is our new province. First we can claim some things, so... Want to get a farm if possible, but I also need to get these resources here, so... Alright. So this is definitely going to be my first... So we got 3 population, so we can do 2. Alright. We got fisheries. Oh, those are already built by our fellow Godir there, so I don't have any access to the water with this one. So yeah, let's just be smart here. Let's go ahead and build a research post. And we'll build a mana node. And then we'll just have to build things unboosted for now. So we'll start with the workshop to get extra production. So we can claim here. So it's a question of, yeah, definitely want this. So we'll go ahead and build a research outpost. Again, because I need the knowledge. Knowledge is going to be how we power up very quickly. So, let us see. This one doesn't have as clear-cut a choice, but we do have a forester, we have a farm. Nothing but farms over here, so do I go with a gold mine again, or do I go with a quarry? I think we need a quarry, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to do it next to Crockhold, though. Really not a lot of choices here, so let's do this here. This has got this thing anyways, and then we'll get this gold mine next. Okay. That should boost my blacksmith, so that should be finishing up now. We'll go ahead and just do that. Boost the mana obelisk, so we might as well do that as well. And of course we know that this was founded. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a pursuer. So just recovered a bunch of things. So we got 2 tranquility pools. So right now if we can get Archon blood, that would be useful, but I don't think in our diplomacy. What do you've got? Focus crystals. What do you want for it? 237 gold. However, if I were to give you... I think I got 2 tranquility pools, was it? I can't remember. I wish they would give you... They're so good about showing you all the different things, except in the trade menu, where it doesn't show you how many of the rare resources you have, so... Alright. Negotiate. So I do have 2 tranquility pools. I could just make it a gift to make us friendly, but instead I'm going to go for the gold. Yeah, because the gold has a little bit better trade value. Alright. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the focus crystals from them. Overall is a better trade for me, I think, so... So now I have the focus crystals. My tranquility pool is down to 1. I just need 1 of each, and I get the effects here. So we'll see. Figure out the clovers. I'm now very evil. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. The clovers, we have silver tongue fruit, we have... So haste berries, that's what we need. Alright. New town means new hero, so we've got inspiring defender. Nope. I think these are all the same. Aggressive tactician. Starts hastened, so they get fast movement. Could be useful, but all of them are sword and board except for the... No, so my guys are sword and board. Unyielding. So, really won't come in very often. So, as governor, you get 2 gold per for that, and 2 mana per for that. Dark, what does dark give you? I forget. Knowledge, draft. So that's 6. This is so they're all at 6 for these 2. So these are level 5. So I got to go with one of these, right? It's inspiring defender and defensive duelist. That's a little bit better. Let's take a look at the last thing here, right? So you've got Holy Retribution. That hit this unit from within 3 hexes, deal 5 spirit damage to the attacker. Fighting, Sentinel, Sprint, and Vigor. Experienced Leader, Restore, Strength Training, and Vigor. So this is a better leader of our armies. And Dark Ritual does a 10 damage attack and a 1 hex radius. And turns corpses into zombies. Okay, yep. So be it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and set our new governor. Alright, so this is going to have an effect on free cities and rulers. And much more likely that we're going to have some negative events. But we now have vassalage. Oh, see, it grows. Okay, so now that we're vassals, we're now in the vassalage area. So, cool. We could do some trading here. 5 gold for 12 draft. Or 15 mana for 12 gold. I don't think I want either of those right now. So, okay. Is he going to attack the large monster den? Well, he is bringing troops around. Okay. So we've cleared this area. We need to go up here and finish clearing the monsters. You can go ahead and attack here. Nice and easy. Alright. So we can attack that as well. That might not be a bad idea to go in the water and do that. We'll probably use this army to take out Clawmark Cave. Although I might want to bring the knight over to make that happen here. These guys are already legend tier though, so... Okay. Well, we'll figure that out later. In the meantime, let's get away from all the boats that are out. You enter the drowned domain of Nimue. You hear her scream. "You dare encroach on my domain? This is unacceptable. How dare you oppose me?" She calls upon Decimus, one of her former creations. "Decimus, my loyal subject, your siren goddess is in danger. Prove your worth to me and destroy this Crichton." King Decimus the Unwavering jumps to attention but wavers. He then shakes his head. "No, Nimue, I can't do that." Nimue screams with rage as her once loyal subject defies her demand. Decimus himself turns to you. "I will not fight you. Chaotica, not for her." Diplomatic state changes to war. Alright, excellent. Now they're going to fight each other. And me being the evil bastard that I am pretending to be here means that I will clean up what's left. Alright, Blood Fury enchantment is... Our Blood Fury weapons is done, so alright. Let's see, we just need... go with the Tome of Mayhem. The Mark of Misfortune is just a battle magic thing. Or do I go with some more dark here? Banshees are pretty fun. They're cruel bolts. Well, here, let's see. Can I can't look at them this way. Summons a Banshee. Okay. Anyways, Wail of the Banshee causes morale reduction and weakens them. She can phase. And then she's got Cruel Bolts, which will do 12 damage each, frost, but 30% damage against units, plus 30% against units with low morale or worse. So pretty powerful little unit there. Then everything here just affects their morale. Cruel Weaponry gives bonus to low morale units as well, so it kind of leans into that. And steals 3 morale per hit as a minor race transformation, so that could definitely be really leaned into. But considering we want to focus on Chaos as our primary, we might be better off looking at the Necromancy thing. I believe this gives us the Soul Well. Yep. Special Province Improvement. Counts as a research post. Doesn't give any research, though, so we're going to sacrifice 5 research, but we're going to get 3 souls as a net income. So let's go ahead and select the Tome of Necromancy for now. And this will unlock Tier 3 tomes for us, so we'll be able to use that to get our chaotic bonus as well. Necrotic magic.
Some will fear such an existence. But what healing ritual doesn't have its side effects?
Decaying will suffer blight damage and cannot regain hit points. And raises target corpses in a 1 hex radius as zombie units. So raise zombies. I think we're going to go with the Necromancer, though, because the Necromancer gets strengthened undead and can raise the undead. So we'll go with the unit that can do that. And, of course, is a mage in its own right, so... Alright, what do we want to build at Crockhold? Let's see. Soulwell may not be a bad idea. For adjacent research post, so we can get some extra mana out of it. So let's do that. Do I change my conduit? Well, that's going to be... I think it's going to be the same either way. So, or I can turn this mine into it. Mine gets me a mint, though. So let's... Maybe we lean into the mint first. How do I get to the mint? I forget. Is it... Palisade walls gives you the stone walls. Stonemason gives you Masonic Hall. I can't remember how to get to the mint. I thought maybe I'm already into the mint and I just can't build it for some reason. Province structures. There we go. Town hall. Nope. Okay. I apologize. I'm a little confused here. Goes to armory, goes to underground laboratory, which goes to mint. Okay, there we go. So the mint. So yeah, to build a mint, you need to have a mine, which can be a bit of a problem. So building it on the mine just isn't worth it for me. So what we will do is it's going to take 6 turns, so let's go ahead and just build it here, because I know this is going to either be a research outpost or a conduit, because it has that option there, and we'll go from there. Okay. You guys can get another province already, so we can't do any of the fisheries. We've got a lot of farm choices. We currently have a research and a conduit. Farm, I think, is going to be our best option, so there's no extra resources on any of these, right? Nope. Nope. Okay. We'll do this farm because that'll let us annex here to get additional silver leaf. Oh, no, I'm sorry, rainbow clover. And we've got a Rally of the Lieges, so we can get 2 points, which will be basically both of these. So we do that, we get the free units, they'll build at our home territory, and then we'll have a fairly decent army because we're about to finish off a couple Scalds, which we'll use to swap out. So, a friendship was declared with you. Okay, so I don't want to do the same because it costs me money, but thank you for doing that. Alright, I think we're in a good spot here. Yep, they're going to destroy us, so destroy us you will. Not much I could do about that. Alright, so pro gamer tip, if you want the movements of the enemies to go faster, or even your own troops to go faster if you have them on auto move, you can actually scroll off screen and it'll go automatically instead of showing you each hex they move. So if you ever need to get through things a little quicker, you can do it that way. Alright. Debates. Do I take the knight? Yeah, I'll take a knight. I will give them one of these elites. So we'll just do that. The knight will come up here. Oh, human graveyard. Or haunted graveyard, okay. I guess human graveyard is fairly common in our world, but... Alright, so it counts as a quarry. This will be a nice thing to have. I don't know if we'll have a city reach out. Maybe this one could reach out and grab it. Counts as a quarry. The mana, we saw that. Adds a Stormscale Serpent and Plague Serpents to the Rally of Lieges. So if we hit Explore, we can see what we've got here. As you approach the cave, you smell fresh blood, but find no signs of life. Having entered the cave, you and your companions find the remains of a brutal fight. The carcass of an adult frost wyvern lies alongside her offspring. The two of them appear to have been ambushed in what was supposed to be a safe haven. Upon closer inspection, it looks as though the animals were viciously attacked by a wild Stormscale Serpent. You freeze when an ear-piercing shriek resounds through the cave, and the same bloodthirsty Stormscale Serpent emerges from the dark, its rabbit eyes fixed on you. Gorging Predators will be active, so they'll have the Violent Gorging ability, which I don't know what that means. We can use food, blocking growth in Crockhold for 5 turns, in which case they'll get Weakened Defenders instead. And then we'll enter the battle with the Clawmark Cave. I'm not worried about that ability. We'll see what Gorging Predators do. So, does it show it here? It does not. So these guys are statically charged, so hitting them in melee is a pain. But let's just do auto combat. And they killed our knight. So now I kind of want to hit retry. And I'll do that. Alright, so we'll fight this battle, and this might be a good time afterwards to end the video. But we'll see. Right now they've got... Okay, so we'll let them move. They've got Violent Gorging ability, so what does that mean? Violent Gorging. Consumes target corpse and heals 30 hit points. Okay. So that is what we have to worry about. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do our usual movements. So we'll start with our melee here. So we got 2 avenues that they can attack from. I think I want to force them down this path here. So we're going to go ahead and move them up there. Casters can shoot through that hole. So we'll go ahead and move them up there. Move them up. We'll go ahead and rotate their view that way and defend. Let's see. We'll go ahead and move you here. Move you up and move you there. Because these guys are melee. Okay, just making sure. These guys are charge strike, so they're all melee. So no shooting. So, all right. So Serpina, we're all good. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Oh, those things look cool with their coiled tails and stuff. All right, so obviously we can start doing some damage on these guys here. You guys can hit there. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Do you guys have anybody in range? You do not. Oh, you don't have line of sight. You do. So let's hit them. Oh, okay, I was like, anytime now. Alright, so they're weakened. They've been hit. Alright, time to look at our spell casting, shall we? So, 3... Yeah, that's not going to be good. Can buff everybody with that, but instead, let's do some ice shackles. I wonder if we can change the targets, because it's going to hit those two. Regardless, maybe if we rotate the camera? No. Looks like it's always going to hit the one in the back, unfortunately. So maybe we don't do that one. Maybe we do our good old-fashioned Soulfire. I think that's just going to have to be what we do. Alright, we'll do that. And then, since it's my lord, I will be able to shoot and kill them. Those are out of range. So where is my overpower? There it is, over channel. And we'll just hit them with a new Soulfire. There we go. Alright. And then let's go ahead and just murder them. Okay. So I would be able to do some massive damage there. It would cancel their thing. I think this is what happened to my knights before, though, right? But, yeah, we're definitely going to be killing them, and we can probably kill them as well if we can get our troops out the way, so... Let's do it. Okay. Perfect. That means we can move up to 2 and still get their shots off. Oh, they already fired, that's right. So... we'll do that. I guess the question is, can they reach? I only need one shot to kill them. So let's do that. Just in case. No, we can't do more than just get around our troops here. Okay, so we'll just shoot and kill. Alright. So you're going to consume to heal, which is fine. Alright. The rest of you won't be able to... I guess you can't get your attack. That sucks. But, okay. We're still not in a bad spot. Alright, so... just start doing some damage here. We'll just work on them in order here. Okay. And now let's cast ourselves Ice Shackle. It just likes to hit the weirdest people, doesn't it? Alright. So if I hit you, it'll hit you and you, huh? Alright. Let's just do it this way. Perfect. Okay. So at this point, you've shot. You can go ahead and hit them with the bows. Nice. Crit. Okay. We did some damage there. Let's see. You can run up and smack them. Let's just do that. The knight can basically murder either one of them. Can we get those murdered so we can just charge them instead is the question. Alright, channel power. Or we just do this straight up. Or we can heal. So it's a question of killing 2 units. I think killing 2 units will be better, so we'll go ahead and focus on the big guy first. And then, there we go. So that should kill them. They should have pretty low morale, and then I can go up and smack them, which will give me bonus on the charge attack and reduce their number of people. They don't get retaliation. So now their damage is much reduced. Okay, perfect. Enemy is fleeing. No, let's murder them. Let's give them soulbound if we can, shall we? No line of sight, so we'll move up. Nicely done. Good job, team. Much better. Didn't lose our troop. We fought more defensively. We gained all the benefits. So I collected 18 souls, although I had to spend to earn. Alright. Wild threat has been dealt with, and you have the opportunity to search the cave. You order the bodies of the frost wyvern and her offspring to be removed. As others go to lift the heavy animal, something softly whines from underneath it, and a young frost wyvern emerges, the sole survivor of the pack. Seems as though its mother's body protected it from harm. It looks up to you and whines again. So we get 476 mana. We get a frost wyvern tier 3 unit. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. So I could raise it as a mount. So, I mean, I currently have a wyvern. I can release it to the wild, or I'll make it into a cloak. We're going to get the mount, because I can give that to my other heroes. So, I forget, what mount do I currently have? Bone wyvern. Okay. The vision range is fantastic. So, yeah. Alright, but I did level up, so let's go ahead and get to that support. I can be an unholy leader. Don't want that, though. Where is endurance training? So, yeah, that 15 hit points and 2 status effect. Just too good not to do. So, do that. Excellent. Alright, so now we have the Clawmark Cave free. This other army here is going to basically jump into the water here, and we're going to start cleaning up and gathering stuff there. We can cast some spells. The Blood Fury, I should have cast this first, but oh well. 12 mana upkeep, but we can keep up with that, no problem. And yeah, we now have access to units and cities gaining 3 sensing range. That's pretty good. The farms might be more useful now. Or conquering a free city grants a stack of 300 relations. So that could be useful if we want to do that. But overall, I think the farms will probably be our best bet. It's only 75. This one's pretty good. Sensing range is different than... you can detect units in Fog of War, but you don't get to actually see them than scouting range. So I'll go ahead and end turn, and then we're going to go ahead and call it here. So independents are moving. All right. Yeah, see, we've got a haunted graveyard here. That's what we're going to knock out. So that is an infestation. It could be useful. So we'll take a look at it. We'll make that decision. So thank you guys for joining. So we're now on turn 26. We only had to do one tactical battle, but it was definitely worth it to save a knight. The knights are pretty good if used properly, as you saw. So, hope you're enjoying the series. And if you are, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.